Mother Earth. Vasundhara. A beautiful, pristine, self-sustaining world, nurturing multitudes of life forms. Flora, fauna, marine life, and of course human beings. A world of perfect harmony, but fragile, imperiled, its equilibrium disturbed by irresponsible activities carried out by ignorant humans under the mistaken notion of progress. Defecating in the open, not disposing kitchen waste, wooden boxes, paper cartons, and other cellulosic materials in the right manner, resulting in environmental imbalances in the form of global warming, diseases, air pollution, contamination of rivers, depreciating the quality of life, and threatening our very existence. One of the more severe threats among these is human waste, which causes contamination and rapid spread of infectious diseases. A dangerous pollutant, especially at high altitudes, which, if not eliminated efficiently, can result in life-threatening diseases such as cholera, typhoid, jaundice, dysentery, and diarrhea. A serious threat, especially for the Jawans of our army that stake their lives for our beloved nation, and also for densely populated civilian areas in the form of life-threatening waterborne diseases spread through polluted rivers. Human excreta, a hazard that needs a firm counter-check in the form of world-class expertise and commitment to its mitigation. A proficiency only one elite institution, Defense Research and Development Establishment, DRDE, possesses.
Defense Research and Development Establishment in Gwalior is working on weapons of mass destruction. Out of the 3 weapons of mass destruction, nuclear, biological and chemical, DRDE Gwalior is concentrating on chemical and biological weapons. Over the years, we have gained expertise in handling extremely lethal chemical warfare agents and also extremely pathogenic microorganisms. Gaining experience in the handling of these microorganisms, we translated this to the waste management in high altitude. And this microorganism is capable of working at various degrees temperatures like 0 degrees Celsius to 30 degrees Celsius. We installed about 100 biodigesters in various parts of the snow-bound areas, and all these biodigesters are working to the satisfaction of every individual. This experience gained us to translate this one in the plains also, and we installed 2 different biodigesters in the NGO campus, one in Gurgaon and also one in Gwalior, and both the biodigesters are working to the satisfaction of every person.
DRDE, at the forefront in discovering innovative technologies to serve the nation better, dedicated to the mission of developing technologies against hazardous materials and microorganisms. DRDE, established as a laboratory in 1924 by the Maharaja of Gwalior to explore forest products and mineral resources, evolved into a research laboratory inaugurated by the Governor General of India in 1947. Thereafter was granted the status of an independent research and development establishment in 1973 under the Ministry of Defence, earning a deserving mention among the network of 52 DRDO labs. Its mission: to further enhance the role and image as a key institution in the field of biotechnology for defense, to develop auxiliary support system for armed forces, and to carry out obligations towards the society by creating awareness through training and development. DRDE, working relentlessly for developing technology for biological and chemical warfare, for detection, protection, and decontamination. DRDE applauded for its diverse products, protective clothing, various types of detection kits and instruments, decontamination solutions, antidotes, insect repellents to name a few. The Biodigester, one of DRDE's outstanding achievements, a life-enhancing system, a culmination of 2 decades of focused effort, enabling degradation of human waste at high altitudes and low temperatures. Biodigesters serving as reaction vessels for biomethanation of human waste, a process enabled by a consortium of bacteria which act as seed material or inoculum, formulated to work at temperatures as low as 5 degrees centigrade, converting organic waste into biodegraded useful products. Its functioning, simple yet ingenious. Its tank filled with bacteria that convert human waste to energy, using it to multiply at rates varying from 20 minutes to 12 hours. In the process, it excretes products like methane, carbon dioxide, acids and water. Its underlying principle, anaerobic biodegradation, utilizing anaerobic conditions wherein bacteria secrete hydrolytic enzymes that break down the larger protein molecules into smaller units called amino acids that enter the bacterial cells and get digested. The process producing toxic end products like acetic acid, carbon dioxide and hydrogen. Their accumulation above the desired level leading to a fall in pH, resulting in digester souring and killing of most of the participating bacterial population. Methanogens help eliminate these toxic components by converting them to methane, thus making the process viable. Biodigesters are of 2 types, depending on volume and area of usage. The metal biodigester, a circular tank of mild steel with a working volume of 2 cubic meters and a capacity to treat the waste of 50 to 60 personnel per day. Designed specially to operate in soil-bound, high-altitude areas with temperatures as low as -30 degrees Celsius. The metal biodigester with provisions for a waste inlet, effluent outlet and a biogas pipe. The partition inside the tank innovatively devised to lengthen the path of the waste from inlet to outlet to achieve higher retention and degradation. The digester temperature maintained at 5 degrees Celsius and above by geothermal and microbial heat, making it a self-sustaining device. The metal biodigester installed underground in the center of a circular pit having a diameter of 2 meters and a height of 3 meters. The space around the biodigester filled with cow dung or with cellulose waste such as leaves, cottons, waste paper and grass, forming a layer of at least 0.5 meters. The outermost or surface layer being soil. The outlet for the biogas projecting out at least 0.3 meters from this surface layer. An opening into the soak pit, a rectangular cavity having the same dimensions as the biodigester, located at a distance of 0.7 to 1 meter from the biodigester and covered with metal sheet or other material. The inlet pipe connected to 4 to 6 toilets directly through a chamber, precluding the U-trap attachment to the toilet seat, hence preventing freezing of water to ice, a common occurrence in the U-trap during winter. The chamber of the metal biodigester is seeded with an inoculum of 1000 liters of low-temperature active anaerobic bacteria, specially developed by DRDE Gwalior, by gradual enrichment and bio-augmentation. The seeded biodigester becomes usable after 2 days. DRDE, aiming to make their innovations easily adaptable, modified this version of the biodigester by placing it right under the toilet seat, thus excluding the pipeline and chamber. thus eliminating choking of toilets and bursting of toilet pipelines in extreme winter conditions. This model in particular needs very low quantity of water to flush the waste. The temperature-controlled biodigester, suitable for glacier areas covered by snow throughout the year, where soil is inaccessible, can treat waste of 7 to 10 personnel per day. This biodigester is modular, requiring assembly at the site of installation, is made up of 4 segments, at the core of which is a 500-litre capacity central circular steel tank, insulated by an outer layer of polyurethane foam, PUF, and an outermost of fiber-reinforced plastic, FRP. These 4 segments are joined and placed in a 1.5 cubic meter pit, atop which a shelter assembly is placed. A similar pit for effluents is dug 0.5 meters away. The biodigester is charged with low-temperature adapted anaerobic microbial consortium, injected through the toilet pan. Waste from a single-seat toilet directly enters into the central tank, and after treatment, this effluent is discharged through an outlet fixed on one side of the rectangular structure. Heating is provided by a solar panel consisting of 4 photovoltaic cells. It also provides the energy for illumination and data logger, and it is connected to the biodigester only after loading the seed material. The biodigester is available for use after 2 days of installation. The biodigester is supplemented with a data logger, which records ambient as well as biodigester temperature and frequency of use of toilets, retrievable on a laptop system for statistical analysis. The absence of a U-trap has a dual advantage. Only a minimum quantity of water is required for flushing, and it precludes the use of anti-freezing agents like kerosene. The use of acids and antiseptics like phenyl that kill bacteria is strictly prohibited. The functioning of the biodigester can be ascertained by closing the valve of gas outlet for a few hours and then testing the inflammability of gas. Similarly, the testing of pH of slurry can be carried out with the help of pH paper strips or a portable pH meter. The biodigester converts 90% of human waste into biogas. The remaining solids continue to degrade in the septic tank, and after 7 to 8 years, when the tank is filled up, it can be used as fertilizers. The odorless inflammable biogas produced by biodigester can be used for cooking or heating water at remote locations where conventional energy sources are unavailable or scarce. DRDE's versatile biodigester, usable by civilians as well under trial by the world's largest railway network, the Indian Railways, in railway coaches, specially customized keeping in mind the limited space available below the toilet and also the need to protect other critical systems functioning in that space. The biodigester by DRDE. Self-sustainable, eco-friendly, requires zero or minimum energy, beneficial as it inactivates the pathogenic microbes in fecal matter. The biodigester is almost maintenance-free, and any cleaning if required can be done during routine service of coach after 2 years. DRDE's biodigester, a firm and enlightened step towards a healthier, eco-friendly, progressive, and a vibrant nation.